Hello my flowers, and welcome back to another video. And this video is going to be a Mercury retrograde, what to expect type of a video. Okay, I didn't have my gear on because I'm like rushing to go to work. But I'm going to use these two decks. I know this is the Madame and Dora's Oracle cards and the Marie L. Tarot, I think. I want to say those are the names of the decks. Yeah, I try, you guys. It doesn't really work for me. Okay, so let's get started. Mercury retrograde. I want to say that it goes retrograde on the 26th or the 27th of this month. So please make sure that you guys are talking to your astrologers, looking out to see how this affects your sign or how it doesn't affect your sign. La 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 la. Even though you guys know that all signs, that you are basically all the signs of the zodiac. Like, you have an astrological chart that will probably explain that to you. So I'm going to shuffle these cards one more time. Okay. Okay. So we're going to start off with Libra. And Libra, we have the air sign. Seek a union of mind and spirit. And then we have the Five of Cups. Even though sometimes the Five of Cups symbolizes a loss, or sometimes you're mourning, or sometimes you're looking over the things that you don't have. But I feel like this Five of Cups is telling you, and you're looking back at the things that you already have and how you can collaborate that, which is fantastic. That means that you guys are within the energies of Mercury retrograde. So you guys are doing exactly what you guys are supposed to be doing during the Mercury retrograde season, which is relooking at the things that you either had, didn't have, and how you can incorporate that in your present, so that you don't worry so much about your future. Because if your present is not put together, then your future can't possibly be put together. Then we have the sign of Gemini. We have the Sphinx. Choose your words carefully. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like some of you guys are going to be going through serious tantrums. Some of you guys are not going to want to speak to your beloveds and not fix things that you might have done, things that you might have said, some sort of argument. But know that life is very, 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 very short, and that things can be taken away from you in a blink of an eye. So don't take people that you have next to you for granted, because they're there to help you. Aquarius, we have the Queen, love and prosperity, and then we have the Hanged Man. So I feel like a lot of you guys are focusing on the things that you don't have. You're being stubborn, as opposed to looking at the resources that you guys already have to get you from point A to point B. Look at yourself in a different perspective. Get off the high horse. Capricorn, we have the Spider. Be meticulous and patient. The Knight of Discs. And some of you guys are waiting for your returns. Some of you guys, for some reason or another, I feel like some of you guys are still doing your taxes, or decided that doing your taxes every 3 months or every 6 months as opposed to once a year is more beneficial to you than it is to waiting for you to do your taxes once a year. It's something about these taxes or paying back things that you owe in regards to Mercury retrograde, and what you should be focusing on is what I'm seeing right now. And then we have Aries, the Unicorn, good fortune and friendship, and we have the Page of Swords. So far, a lot of people are around us. A lot of people are judging you. A lot of people are talking about you. A lot of people are waiting for your return. A lot of people are waiting to see what action you will take. And even though the air sign is not your element is to be in fire and to be ingrained in fire. I feel like you should tap into your thoughts and tap into strategic ways as to how you're going to return into people's lives and for what reason. You have the unicorn. The unicorn evolves. The unicorn is an animal that basically can survive in different circumstances, and because of this, that means that no matter what comes your way, you can survive around good people, bad people, good intentions, bad intentions, etc. Doesn't matter what brings your way. Then we have Pisces. We have the hand of fate. Forces beyond your control intervene. Knight of Wands. So we have the Knight of Wands. So basically, the universe is telling you to back up. And even when you feel the need to clap back, you feel the need to talk to people, you feel the need to talk down to people, please don't do so and wait until the perfect timing. Trust me, the universe will let you know when it will be the perfect timing for you to react to certain situations in your life, especially during Mercury retrograde. What you don't want to do is be in tuned or be engraved with what's going on around you that might be a little bit negative, okay? And then we have Scorpio. Hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. The 8 of disc. So you guys might have been working on something that you would have thought would have been productive, would have been fortunate for you. It would have been something that you wanted for yourself. It would have been something that you longed for. And then you realize that somebody or something mirrored you. And you have to go back to the drawing board. And now you realize that whatever it is that you actually really wanted is not what you needed. So don't look at it as, oh, something is getting taken away from me, or something is being withheld from me. Try not to think of things like that. It's only for your best and highest good that things are not working out. And it's also good because self-reflection helps you understand and have a better relationship with yourself, as opposed to trying to have relationships with everybody else and not knowing yourself. If you know yourself, you know what you want, you know where you're going. Then we have Cancer, the talisman. You are destined to succeed. And we have the 10 of cups. So whatever it is that you guys are doing, it's going to provide not only for you, but it's also going to provide for family members in the future, for people in the future, dynasties. You are creating dynasties. You're creating an abundance, a ridiculous amount of wealth. Even for those of you that are like, oh, what is she talking about? I just got offered unemployment and I don't know what to do. Well, this is going to be the time where a lot of us are going to look back and look at the resources that we had, and the universe is going to force us to question what we did or what we could have done with the resources that were provided with for us, as opposed to nagging and talking about, oh, well, what I could have, should have done, but you didn't do it. Then we have Taurus, the cider, revelry and indulgence. And then we have the 3 of swords. And a lot of us, yes, we will experience a lot of disappointment, because during these full moons, equinoxes, during the retrogrades, we see people for who they really are. And those of you that felt like, or have felt like, you are surrounded by people that love you, you are surrounded by people that will always be there for you, you're going to realize that that's probably not the case, that you have yourself and yourself only. And to indulge within yourself is what you need, so that you can hear your calling and you're not waiting for somebody else to give you validation or other people to give you validation. Then we have Leo, the caduceus. I'm sure that I'm mispronouncing that. You will receive news from afar. And then we have the Fool. So receiving news from afar, or receiving news that you have been waiting for, or receiving any sort of news, is going to benefit you, because I feel like a lot of us have been going through some sort of wave of depression, and we do not believe in ourselves, or we have not believed in ourselves for many, many months, especially now during everything that's been going on around the world and across the globe. I don't have to explain what has been going on. If you guys have been tapping into the news, you guys know what's going on. But I feel like this news, this motivation is going to motivate you, to catapult you to the next level of trials, tribulations, success. Because life is not only made out of roses. Life is also made out of knives. It's also made out of trips and falls. But know that this is your journey, and the more confidence you have, the better it's going to be for you. And last but not least, we have Sagittarius. We have the Vern. Your secrets are safe. The Knight of Wands. I know that sometimes these cards can feel like, oh, they're telling me that, you know, I can tell people what's going on in my life. However, because it's together with the King of Wands, a lot of you guys are going to be taking action with the information that you guys receive. Be careful, because once Mercury goes is in retrograde. You guys feel like you guys are winning. You guys feel like you guys can be malicious towards somebody, or talk about somebody, or start gossip, or start bickering against somebody. And then the next thing you know, Mercury goes direct and all of that stuff goes back to you. Please be careful who you tell your own secrets to. If you have goals, don't speak about your goals until you have actually started working on your goals. And remember, what is for you is going to be for you only, and nobody can take that away. But please do not be malicious towards other people and their goals and aspirations by telling others what other people are doing for themselves. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this style of reading. I'm not going to give you guys the stamps, the timestamps, because I'm a true believer in knowing that you are all the signs of the zodiac. So please, 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 please be careful out there. Listen to your astrologers. Don't always fall into the hype of Mercury retrograde and, oh, don't buy something new. Oh, don't buy something broken. Oh, don't. No, you have to follow your intuition. And that's really what's going to cause the pause or the breaks or the redos or the reorganization or the reamps of your life is your intuition, is your sight, is your clarity. That's why you must always, always, always know that having clarity in your life is very important. Being stable even in the midst of chaos is very important, because this way you still know where you're going while everything else is falling apart or falling back into place. So I love you guys all very much. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, click the bell button, get the notifications, and most importantly, do not forget to water your life. Bye guys.